51-year-old Malinda Miller-Bell found herself trapped, barely able to breathe after a wreck on I-65 in Jackson County on Sunday. Wave 3's Jamie Weiss spoke with one of the 3 Indiana State Troopers credited with saving her life with some quick thinking and an ordinary, everyday tool.
Trooper Likens grabbed his jack, which looks similar to this.
It's just one of the many items police officers keep on hand, usually for flat tires.
For quick tire changes on the side of the road when we normally help motorists.
Sunday, it was thanks to Senior Trooper Stephen Wheelis's quick thinking that tire jacks not only helped 51-year-old Malinda Miller-Bell, but possibly saved her life. She was driving a minivan north on I-65 around 8 a.m. when Trooper Wheelis says she was distracted near the Jackson-Bartholomew County line, crossed the center median, hit the car driven by 89-year-old Vernon Thack before rolling over several times, ending in the grass next to the southbound lanes of the interstate. Trooper Wheelis was only 5 miles away at the time, so he was first on scene and could hear Miller-Bell crying for help.
So I knew she was conscious and alert. I wanted to get to where I could talk to her to let her know we were there, and we were there to help her. You can still see glass particles in the actual baton.
First, he grabbed this tool off his belt to break the glass of the windshield, the only way to get to her.
The vehicle was laying on its passenger side, and she was laying obviously on the ground on that passenger side with her head actually entrapped under the vehicle, between the vehicle and the ground.
By that point, Troopers Brent Likens and Corey Clark were there to help, and Trooper Wheelis told them to get their jacks.
This was a situation where we kind of had to improvise. I was trying to think of what possibly we had in our possession that we normally carry in our cars that would help us. The jack was obviously the first thing I thought of. That
gave Miller-Bell enough space to breathe until firefighters could get her out, get her to the hospital, where she is expected to be okay.
Jamie Weiss, Wave 3 News.
Now, thank you, Jamie. And this, too, awful hard. Miller-Bell's 15-year-old son was ejected from the vehicle. She could see him. He is expected to be okay. Trooper Will says both were not wearing seat belts and should consider themselves very lucky that their injuries were not worse.